everybody. This is going to be my second tape. The first one was a little bit about the history of our Christian faith and of America, the things that led up to the creation of America and how God's hand was involved. This one is about Scripture, America and the saints and Bible prophecy. And what I want people to listen to is, I'm going to cover a little bit of chapter 7, but after chapter 7, I'd like for you to read that, and then I'd like you to read chapter 8. Chapter 8 is talking about, well, as near as I can tell from my prayer and my study, is that right now we are living through the fourth beast, which is trampling and destroying all the Christian history in that part of the world. And the thing you got to keep in mind is it talks about that beast as having 10 kings, and then it talks about one king rising up and destroying 3 kingdoms. And I think that's the Sunnis is basically Saudi Arabia, and they've been attacking America for several years, and we've been delivered into their hands because of our politicians. But in that verse, it talks about this other horn, he's rising up and destroying 3 kingdoms. That's talking about the Shiite. Mainly, it takes you straight to an area of Iran. Iran's been getting all the special favors from the president, from this administration, and we've got Iranian spies in the White House. But chapter 8 is dealing specifically with Iran rising up, and it talks about how they spread towards the west and north and towards the south. According to Iranian prophecy, they're supposed to destroy Saudi Arabia, and right now they're working on Iraq, and then they're supposed to attack America. So that's something to look for. But all the references it gives in chapter 8 speaks directly about Iran. So I want you to listen to this first part of Daniel, and I hope I got it up loud enough.
Chapter 7. In the first year of Belshazzar, king of Babylon, Daniel had a dream and visions of his head upon his bed. Then he wrote the dream and told the sum of the matters. Daniel spake and said, I saw in my vision by night, and behold, the 4 winds of the heavens strove upon the great sea, and 4 great beasts came up from the sea, diverse one from another. The first was like a lion, and had eagle's wings. I beheld till the wings thereof were plucked, and it was lifted up from the earth, and made stand upon the feet as a man, and a man's heart was given to it. And behold, another beast, a second, like to a bear, and it raised up itself on one side, and it had 3 ribs in the mouth of it between the teeth of it. And they said thus unto it, Arise, devour much flesh. After this I beheld, and lo, another like a leopard, which had upon the back of it 4 wings of a fowl. The beast had also 4 heads, and dominion was given to it. After this I saw in the night visions, and behold, a 4th beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly. And it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of man, and a mouth speaking great things. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. His throne.
Okay, that covers what I want to talk about. The thing I want to talk about most is the first beast. Now, England became a nation. What was it? It was. I'm sorry. In 802 A.D. England is still one of the last kingdoms ruled by a king or queen. France was already in existence. So England, the scripture takes us straight to England because this is where modern time events start. And the first thing that happens is the wings of an eagle are plucked and made to stand on its own as a man. And that is the creation of America. It's interesting because this lays out the exact sequence of the creation of modern day, the modern world. Germany was a kingdom. It was a part of the Roman Empire, known as the Holy Roman Empire back in 962, becoming a German Confederation in 1815, the German Empire in 1871, and the Weimar Republic in 1919. So 1919, between 1919 and 1949, is when modern Germany basically rose onto the scene. And I think it's more or less near the 1930s when they found the ruins of the throne of Satan, and they moved them into Germany, and then Hitler recreated it as the podium from where he would give his speeches. The important thing to notice is that America was made to stand on its own as a man, not as a beast, not as one of the first four beasts, but as a man. America was created as a Christian land, and that's why it gives a difference of it being a man. It was created out of a covenant with God, and we got definite parts to play in the future. When you get into chapter 8, you're going to see that it's talking of a ram coming across, and it says from the direction of Greece, coming across the whole world to attack the Islamic nation that rises up and starts pushing. And this is something that's in the near history. So these are the things I want people to think about. Is America was a Christian nation. It's always been a Christian nation, and that is exactly why we are under attack right now. That's exactly why every liberal, antichrist spirit, the harlot church, all the churches that line themselves with the liberals are harlot churches. They think that they're creating a Christian land, and they've been deceived into serving some real unholy people. And they're persecuting the saints that stand as conservatives who are trying to defend America. They are actually attacking them and participating in the assault on our own country. But this is the part I want you to look at. And tomorrow I'm going to make another video, and I want to cover chapter 8, and I want to jump into Revelation about chapter 6 when the beast and the horses arrive on the scene. And I want to make some points there that, well, one of the major points is the black horse. Everybody says it's Babylon, and that I kind of agree, but it was not created here in America. It was created amongst the beast. It's something that's broader than America, and now it's trampling America, trying to destroy us. But this is basically what I wanted to get out today. Please pray for our nation, pray for Mr. Trump, pray for me, and pray about understanding these scriptures and study chapter 7, 8, and Revelation 6. And thank you, and God bless.